My name's Isel. I work as a university partnerships and recruitment consultant for FDM Group.
My name's Naomi Blackburn. I'm a manager within the student recruitment team at PwC.
Hi, I'm Laura James from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I work currently in the talent acquisition marketing team for the UK and Ireland. What we are now seeing and what we're focusing on is what students have done during COVID. You know, whether a student has maybe gone out and found other opportunities to progress, to develop, to enrich themselves and upskill.
Working more in a virtual world means that those off-chance conversations that you might have that kind of help you solve problems, develop relationships with people, don't happen in the same way. So graduates are really having to more formalise their relationships or their contacts with people.
Predominantly, the thing that's changed in the current climate is the expectation of candidates to go through a virtual assessment process. And I think that's what a lot of people will find now, everything being done online.
And when you're sat in front of a computer screen, those sort of natural conversations and meeting with people don't happen in the same way. And so I think anybody joining us really needs to have a think about how they're going to make sure they continue to build their networks to help them with their work. But ultimately, how we assess hasn't changed.
We're still looking for the same things we always have. We're still looking for people to come into our business being able to demonstrate the fact that they are able to communicate, that they are able to build relationships with customers, that they're able to lead a team and be part of a team successfully. Those things haven't changed.
The key skills I'd say actually that are very relevant in today's context and just at the moment is adaptability and resilience.
I think we have all had to demonstrate our adaptability in the past sort of 12 to 18 months, and that will continue to be the case. And whether a business has really, risen to the fore during the pandemic or has been impacted in a negative way, every single business has had to adapt in some way. So a workforce that can come along with that journey and a new employee that understands that business has to be nimble and adapt is really, really crucial.
But more importantly than the skills, it's more showcasing the skills by talking about them. So the importance of using examples and elaborating further on where these skills and strengths come from, just to do justice really to the great things that students have done as well.
I'm really just wanting them to be able to picture what their first year might look like in terms of remote working, flexible working, that sort of thing. But again, the skills themselves haven't changed, but I would just expect the student to really have a good understanding of what their day-to-day is going to look like, because it's very different now than it was, this time last year actually.
I would say advice in regards to that is expanding your network through LinkedIn. I know a lot of people in the Career Centre always speak about that as well, but I would just reiterate the importance of actually doing that. You can meet so many different recruiters on LinkedIn, you can find so many different opportunities there. So it's really good to keep that open and to kind of focus a bit more on that side and developing your profile.
It is hard. I think you've got to remember that we're all in this together, and it sounds very, very cliche, but we really, truly are.
Try not to worry. Businesses are still hiring graduates.
So just keep reaching out, keep trying to open those doors, and the support really is there for them.
In the meantime, if that ideal job isn't in front of you or you're not being hired for that ideal job right now, it will be there in the future. So think about what you can do right now to develop your skills. So whether that is some volunteering, even part-time work helps you develop some of those skills, which will help you get that job in the future as well. So just look at other ways that you can upskill in the meantime.
And remaining resilient is a key one. I'd say just don't give up, no matter the circumstances. And recruitment is a two-way street as well. So although it might be difficult to find work, if there is an instance where there's many rejections, have a look into whether a company is really for you as well and see it as a two-way street.
And don't worry that the first job that you do after university or the first job you do post-graduating might not be the job that you're going to be doing in 10 years. Everybody will take a little bit of time to get there.